What is the cause of runny whipped frosting?
Hello, budding bakers. Have you ever encountered the disappointing situation where your whipped frosting turns out runny instead of fluffy and light? This is a common problem that can turn a delicious dessert into a soupy mess. Today, we're going to delve into why your whipped frosting might be runny, and how to avoid this baking mishap in the future.
What is whipped frosting?
Whipped frosting is a type of icing that's light, airy, and has a mousse-like texture. It's a favorite for many due to its light sweetness and versatility. However, the delicate nature of whipped frosting also means that it can be more susceptible to becoming runny or collapsing.
What causes runny whipped frosting?
There are several potential reasons why your whipped frosting might be running instead of standing firm. Ingredient temperature. The temperature of your ingredients can significantly affect the outcome of your frosting. If your ingredients, particularly dairy products like cream or butter, are too warm, it can cause the frosting to become too loose. It's best to use ingredients that are at room temperature. Over-whipping or under-whipping. Both over-whipping and under-whipping can lead to runny frosting. When you whip frosting, you're essentially incorporating air into the mixture. If you under-whip the frosting, it might not incorporate enough air to hold its structure, causing it to be runny. Conversely, over-whipping can cause the incorporated air to escape, leading to a similar result. Incorrect ratio of ingredients. Frosting depends on a delicate balance of ingredients. If there is too much liquid or not enough fat, the frosting might not hold up well and become runny. It's important to follow your recipe precisely, especially when it comes to the ratio of dry to wet ingredients.
How can you prevent runny whipped frosting?
Preventing runny whipped frosting mostly involves addressing the causes we just discussed. First, make sure your ingredients are at room temperature before you begin. Second, keep a close eye on your mixing process to avoid over-whipping or under-whipping. Finally, be precise in your measurements to maintain the correct ratio of ingredients. When you manage these factors properly, you're much more likely to end up with fluffy, delicious whipped frosting that holds its shape. And there you have it. Runny whipped frosting can be a disappointment, but with a little knowledge and attention to detail, you can avoid this common baking problem. Remember to watch your ingredient temperature, whipping time, and ingredient ratio. Happy baking! Here's to perfect, fluffy whipped frosting on your next delicious dessert.